Hello Stamper, welcome to Frenchie's video. I'm Franz Martin, independent administrator with Stampin' Up at frenchiestamps.com. Today it's my Christmas year round, and this month I am using Abigail Rose Designer Paper. So I'm going to share a Christmas card. I'm using this paper for a Christmas card, and then this year I'm doing a Christmas card and an everyday card with the same product. What I love about this print here, it looks like it's fabric, so it's kind of cool. It looks like a linen, okay? So let me put this aside. Oh, here's the other print. It's very beautiful paper, but this one here was just getting my attention for Christmas here. Okay, so what I did one here. This year, the color that I use for that, it's that bright pink, polish pink. I use polish pink for this here, and it was for everyday, right? Boom. Okay, I feel, here we go, bit better. Now for the rose, this is the matching stamps. It's the cottage rose that I put there. And the Christmas one, I won't pop a flower though. And inside I done this. So for this one, this paper here. So we get different, what it's called, the gold paper. This one, it's, I want to say the brush, but it's not the brush. So let me tell you exactly the name. Okay, it's the Distress Gold. So the brush, it's this one here. But this one, it's the Distress. And it's so cool. I don't know if you can see. It's a fun paper. So I'm using this one, and I'm doing a double frame for this one with real red. For the die, and not the dies, but the blends that I use, I'm using the dark sweet sherbet with the dark cherry cobbler. So let me share first how how I color it. So I'm using the dark cherry cobbler, and what I done with the dark, so like just the flowers that are not all the way open, I color. So that would be the buds. I was looking for my words here. So the buds, I color it with the dark cherry cobbler. Now every place that you're gonna see the petal turn, I put the cherry cobbler there. So it's gonna give a little bit of detail or depth in the flower. So that's how I done that. And to be honest, I didn't spend a lot of time in coloring, okay? I feel this paper really, it do its job by itself. Now for the leaf, for this one here, I use Granny Apple Green. And again, the Positivity pink. But for this one, I use the light Old Olive. I started with the dark right there, and I thought it's a bit too dark for what I wanted. Now that it dry, it looked good, but I use for the leaf and then the stem here, you know, where it holds the bud of the flower, I use the light of the whatever it's called, the light of the blends. And again, you don't have to color all on the edge because it's gonna get covered, right? Now the center of the flower, I don't know if you can see, I put the dark Daffodil Delight. Now after I done all those, oh, I get one right here, all like the petal where it lifts up, then I use my sherbet, and that I didn't pay attention. I just went and color all over, not the leaves, but even on top of where I put the cherry cobbler, I color all this. So this would be a little bit longer than the one that I've been sharing for my Christmas year round, but I'm very determined to use product for every day, or if I use Christmas stamp, well, then I'm going to do an everyday card with it. I want to show the versatility of a stamp set and how you can use it for more than one occasion, okay? That is my goal, on top of getting you going to do your Christmas card now, starting making them year round. So when come the holidays, you're not stressing over doing those Christmas cards. You get a big stash already done. Now I'm just going to do this one a little bit in case it's see there. Et voila. So that's how simple that is. Now another tip for this though, my designer series paper, it's going to cover the full card there, but I cut it at I did 5 1/4 because I did 4, and the reason why I do 4 for the width, it's because out of a 12 by 12 I can do 3 strips of 4-inch, so 4, 4, and 4 make 12. So that way I get more, because if I would go at 4 1/4, well, I would only be able to get 2 strips, so that would be 4 cards. Now this way I get 6. And remember, we are putting a frame. Even if you do the smaller frame, see, boom. So the frame, I use the decal here, decal rectangle. That's a funny name. So for the red, I use the number 3, and I mean number 3. So I counted from, you know, the biggest coming down. I didn't use the biggest. I used the second and the third. So this here is the second. So that would leave a very small outing there. See, if I use the bigger one, see, I get left with just a very tiny outline for the frame. So I use the second one and then the third one. For the pink, I just use the second one, okay? Because it's just one. Now, I feel to attach this, the easiest way, it's with Tombow glue. And the reason why I like Tombow glue, when it's like a precise or frame or so on, this way it gives you the chance to move your paper if you're not right on it the first time. So now we're going to put that right at the top. See, I could move it. So if I would use like a seal or permanent tape, it's hard to move that. So I just place it, make sure it's all around. Now I'm going to flip it. Now I'm going to, I like to put the glue on this piece, just because if I go here, I'm not exactly sure because it's a little bit smaller, see? So this way I go just right at the edge, don't need more than that. And then we're going to take this and flip it. Et voila. Now I'm going to press that there. Now we're going to put glue all over and we're going to put it on the card. But first I like to look at it and decide which side that I like better, the front or the top. And right now, this is going to be the bottom, this is going to be the top. And really this should be the reverse. Can I see? I should have looked at that. I think I can move it. No, better not. But you see, this part should have been at the top. See the difference? But that's okay. We get the jig of it. I'm going to put it this way. This is going to be the top. So now knowing this is the top, I'm going to bring my card base here that measure 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, score at 4 1/4. And I'm going to go ahead and put glue all on this because it's going to cover the entire front of the card, okay? So when I cut my gold, my distress gold, and my red, I started with, it's 5 1/2 by 4 1/4. Now we're going to put that right there. And again, the reason why I like this, I can move this. Let me, we're going to let that take over. Here we go. I'm sorry about this. Okay, so now we got this done. Now I was debating where to put, if you want to stamp on the distress gold, you're going to have to use StazOn. And so I decide to use the banner in a stylish shape. And I'm going to take this and we're going to put that right here. So I'm going to use glue dots for this. Whoops. Here we go. Did you see how I twist that? For the glue dot, sometimes it wants to pull. Just do a little twist motion to get the glue dot to come up. Now I'm going to take this, put that right there and right there. Here we go. So this one, I will not add some of the, I will not add the ribbon, but I'm going to add some rhinestone, rhinestone. And I think the champagne rhinestone would be the perfect call with this card. So I'm just going to take a few using different size here. And I think that would be the perfect call. So 3, and then this is going to be 4, and one more, 5 of them. I always like to have an odd number. Here we go. See? Don't you think that's very Christmassy? Now for the inside, what I'm going to do on the inside though, I'm waiting right now to order some greeting and so on for Christmas. I'm going to put a verse inside, but at the bottom to carry over with the flower, I got real red ink, and I'm going to put the cottage rose there. I'm going to put that right there. Et voila. So now I got my border. I still have place to put my whatever my saying, place to write a bit, and boom. So this is my Christmas one. So don't you agree that print is perfect with the red flowers, right? And then the birthday. That is it for my take for this month Christmas. On my blog, this is my second year. So on my blog, right below you get the direct link. You can come and get all the supplies and measurement. And also you can check the one that you miss if you're new to my channel or you want to have a refresh of what I've been sharing for everyday stamp for Christmas. I got every month listed on this blog post. Thank you so much. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend.